Alongside head Javelina baseball coach Jason Gonzales, I'm Mark and Sarah for Javelina Athletics. And Coach, 2020 season about to start. You guys started home against Oklahoma Christian. What do you feel like is the mood of your team as we get closer to the first pitch?
Well, anytime you're talking about opening day, there's a tremendous amount of excitement in the air. We've had 3 good weeks of practice. We're tired of practicing against each other, so it's good that the season is upon us. And whether we're ready or not, we'll find out. But there's a lot of excitement in the air.
Obviously, the start of this season a little different from what you guys are normally used to. Normally, this would be a time you guys would play some non-conference games, but you guys, as I mentioned, jump right in against Oklahoma Christian. Normally, like I said, there'd be some time for you to kind of learn about your players, maybe take a few more chances, but do you feel like you have to manage these first few games differently than you normally would at this point in the season?
Well, I don't think there's any question you do. The coaching staff and I, we've been talking about normally, again, you get 12 to possibly 15 non-conference games where you can mix and match some lineups. And a lot of times you're able to predetermine how your pitching staff is going to go, but it's all hands on deck, for game 1 Friday, and so you do have to manage it a little bit better. Normally, you just when a guy reaches a certain pitch count early in the season, then you get him out, and you really can't preset a whole lot of things. I mean, it's unfortunately it's win on Friday, and because it's a conference game, and so I think everybody's in the same situation, trying to kind of figure out, manipulate your way through this early part of the season and see how it goes. You
mentioned that pitching staff. What are the things you're hoping to see from your pitchers? What are the things you're hoping to learn about your pitchers at this early point in the season?
Well, we've got some good arms down there, and I say down there in the bullpen. There's a couple of keys for us. I think, we've got to get Tyler Flores throwing like he did as a true freshman. He's got a lot of experience. He's pitched in the College World Series, so that's valuable, and we've got to get him going. And I think our biggest key is the bullpen. Are those guys going to come in and get us the most important outs, whether it's 3, 6, 9, or from the 7th inning on? Those are crucial outs. And so we've got to find out who are the guys that can get us those outs. And so we feel good about our starters being able to give us 5 or 6 early on, and then we've got to turn it over to the bullpen. And then, again, those are the guys that have to come in and do the job and hopefully find some rhythm so we can run them out, in the next outing.
The guys we work with those pitching staffs are your catcher, Stephen Bonus, Cameron Melcher, Will Arnold, 3 guys who all hit over 300 last season. What are your expectations as far as how you're going to manage the catching situation with so many talented guys in that one spot?
Well, again, with us playing 4 games on the weekend, it's very seldom that you can go through it with one catcher. So those 3 guys do give us some flexibility. And with Stephen, Bonus being a lefty, so sometimes we can use some matchups, and maybe we can rest a guy by DHing him. Cameron Melcher's played some first base for us this year, so there's a possibility we could have all 3 guys in the lineup at one time, especially if they're all seeing the ball and hitting the ball well. So that's a comforting level to have some experience behind the plate for us.
Well, Coach, we'll see you at Nolan Ryan Field. Thanks again for the time. Best of luck.
Thanks, Mark. Look forward to it.